I'm just gonna ask, as we usually do. All right. I'm just gonna clear away some things here. So I'm gonna ask, as we always do, can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, great, thank you. So Jamie Trouble. Jamie Trouble took everything apart to see how it worked. Even his sister's toys, most of them, didn't figure out how to put them back together often. Jamie Trouble dreamed of building a robot to the point of bugging his mom every day. Can I get that robot from Toys R Us? No. My heroes, yes, I am Jamie Trouble. My heroes were MacGyver, Superman, The Flash. I was the one who was fixing computers for friends, fixing appliances at home. I did try to catch lightning, and my older brother had to come in and say that that was not safe, as if I shouldn't have known that. But I was also that kid who was distracted and bored in school. So I got in trouble a lot. And so I really did know, I knew everyone at the principal's office. I knew every brick there. I knew every inch of that place. So that was my childhood in elementary school. I settled down a little bit in high school, and I'll explain a little bit about why. And I really needed a mentor, and my older brother, who might have been that mentor, just didn't like having me around. So anyway, I'm just gonna say that Jamie Trouble grew up to be a science teacher. So I'm a science teacher in Richmond Hill at Richmond Hill High School. That's where I know Alex from. And I've really, it's really felt like, where has all the stuff gone? All the things that you guys talked about, I don't think many kids are getting these experiences. And I know certainly all the cool stuff I got to do, even in elementary school and in high school, the robotics, the computers, shop class, all that stuff seems to be removed. And maybe it's a safety thing, maybe it's a budget thing, but I really feel kids are missing out, because I know those are what made me enjoy school. So STEAM education, some of you have heard STEAM and STEM, and STEAM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And STEAM education will help parents. STEAM education is going to give confident, responsible, or produce confident, responsible, hardworking kids. And more importantly, even than that, is give them that sense that they actually can control the future or shape the future and make a difference for other people and for themselves. And more, you hear these terms, STEAM and STEM, and there's programs out there, and every program now is touting STEM and STEAM. But a lot of those programs, they feature lots of screen time and very prescribed, pre-designed projects and gadgets. And as I just heard from all of you, there's way more to learning than that. And I'm sure a lot of you, especially parents, are looking at how much time the kids are spending looking at screens, but not to design, but to just passively absorb YouTube videos and play video games. So as a teacher, as someone who's worked with kids my whole life, they deserve opportunities to follow their interests. They deserve the chances I had, but they also deserve experiences with like real equipment, not fake things, but actual 3D printers, laser cutters, robotics, electronics, and working with real materials, not just on a screen. But probably most important, they need a mentor. They need people to guide them so that they don't create those holes in the backyard and in an unsafe way, like some of us have done. And I know from this meeting, some of us have done. So the STEAM project was created. And so I created the STEAM project with the vision of helping kids do all the things that I loved doing when I was a kid, knowing that those are important in kids' development. And I got together with some colleagues, some other teachers, and we started this company called the STEAM Project, where it's going to be hands-on. We're going to give real tools, traditional tools, hammers, saws, but also electronics and robotics. We're going to put all that in the hands of kids, and we're going to actually mentor them. So we're going to have trained people and young people teaching younger people how to use those tools and develop skills. So what we did was we started with a summer camp, and as teachers, that was all, we had our year-round, commitments. So summer is where we could actually devote all of our time. And we started this in Richmond Hill. A lot of you probably know the Richmond Hill Curling Club. So we found a space unused during the summer, and we had 20 kids for 2 weeks. Fast forward 5 years, now 6 years, we have 2 sites in Richmond Hill, at the Curling Club and at Richland Academy. We have 80 kids a week at each of those sites, or at least that's what we'll have, almost 80 this year. Pandemic has delayed some things. We have a maker space right here in Richmond Hill where kids can come, and I'm in there now, and kids can come, and I'm sure some of you will like this one. Like, this was designed by one of the kids here. So this is a high school student who designed this 3D printed hilt, wired up the electronics, and who doesn't want a lightsaber? We have other things because we have laser cutters and milling machines and all kinds of tools. Another former student designed this. This is a tiny home. So this is a mock-up that we actually allow kids to, to learn how to use the tools and create their own homes. And of course, robotics. I'm a huge fan of robots. All I ever wanted was a robot. Mom said no. Anyway, these are things that they can build here and test. And basically, we wanted to have this space here that I'm sitting in where kids can design, make, experiment with anything they want. We treat kids like universities and colleges treat their students. And that's really the vision, is giving kids opportunities that they don't normally get until college or university. And even then, they don't really get full freedom to use all the equipment and tools. And finally, the pandemic did obviously shut down all of our in-person for a long time. So with all this space and all these tools and equipment and materials, what we did was we said, okay, how do we bring what we value most, the mentorship and the hands-on, in a virtual manner? So we said, we're not going to just do kits that we send home and the kids just passively watch a video of how to build something or follow a tool book. We're going to send a kit home, let the kids actually make with their hands, but have a live virtual instructor guiding them through, coaching them, helping them interact with each other, because that social dynamic is so important and so lacking with this pandemic. And so we pivoted and offered virtual courses in addition to our other offerings when the the restrictions allowed. So what I'm asking, why I'm excited to be here, is through Canada Summer Jobs and Work Integrated Learning, these are federal programs that really support and help us employ youth, which is my dream, is to have 100 staff, 100 youth working with other youth and mentoring. Because of CSJ and Work Integrated Learning, we're actually at over 80 staff this year for the summer in all of our programs, which is, I'm hoping for 100, we're gonna get there, but it's really a dream come true. So we're still hiring. So I want you guys to spread the word. And if there are grade 11s, 12s, or university and college age, friends, colleagues, or people, children, we want them to apply and have an opportunity to work in a space like this. And we just ask that they really care about working with kids and giving kids opportunities. There's lots of very skilled people out there and very smart, intelligent people, but we need them to have the primary value for them is they want to give back to kids. The other thing, the other ask, I guess, would be spreading the word that this exists right here in Richmond Hill, and that we have a large maker space specifically designed for young people, for elementary age kids. And then the dream, which is a dream, but I would love to have a much larger campus, hopefully maybe in Richmond Hill, where we can have all of our camps programs united under one roof, although it would be a massive roof with fields and hopefully a swimming pool and all the things that summer camp has, but a big property where we could have, you know, a couple hundred campers join us every summer to do all this stuff. So I wanted to thank you guys. Thank you for sharing your stories of youth, because there's so much nostalgia. The wax, I remember that, even the box of the wax, and blowing a few things up and playing with electronics and chemistry. So it was great to hear everyone's story. Our website is there. I'm sure Marge will share it or has already, and we're on Facebook and other social media. But really, you know, the primary thing is we're still hiring, and the opportunities kids get here as staff is, you know, I'm confident to say that it's beyond what they get even in their university and college programs.